Before starting the video, I would like to tell you something about IBPSguide.com. In their website, they provide a daily free question which help you to boost your preparation either for banking or SSC examination. Also, you can check out their test series which has high standard question with a detailed solution, and at the end of each test, we provide with smart analysis that how well you performed, which are the area you must work on, and also test series are available in both language, that is Hindi as well as English. It is accessible on both desktop as well as mobile app, whichever suits on you. For more information, you can visit estore.ipsguide.com. Now let's move toward our video.
Hello friends, in this video I will be discussing an important puzzle which is very important from the point of view of IBPS Clerk examination. So friends, if you have not tried these questions, you can try these questions in our website. The link is given in the description as well as in the first comment of the video. So without wasting much time, let's go ahead. Here is the question. So 12 persons R, Y, T, F, L, M, G, X, B, W, P and Q attend the seminar in January, June, October and April. So see friends, there are 12 persons, names are given. Those 12 persons are attending seminars in 4 months, that is January, June, October and April. So these are the 4 months. In those 4 months, these 12 persons are going to attend a seminar. Okay, in the same year, it is in the same year. Okay, the next one is they attend the seminar in different dates. So these 12 persons are going to attend the seminars in different days, that is 4th, 7th and 19th. So the dates are given, that is 4th, 7th and 19th. So therefore in January, let's say there are 4 months, right? So first is January. So in January there will be 3 dates, that is 4th, 7th and 19th. In these 3 months, so one person will be attending in each of these 3 days. I hope you got it. Again, the next month is April. In April also 4, 7, 19. These 3 dates should be there. In those 3 dates, 3 persons should be attending the seminar. I hope you got it. The next one is each of them uses different types of currency, namely rupee, dollar, euro, dinar, franc, pound, peso, real, yuan, lira, cedi and krone. So but not necessarily in the same order. So all these persons are going to use 12 different kinds of currencies. So but then we are not sure which person will be using which kind of currency here. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to find out which of these 12 persons are going to attend the seminar on which of these days. Apart from that, on which of these dates and months, as well as which currency do they use. We need to find out that. So but not necessarily in the same order, but not in the same order as given. So this is the basic thing which is in basic information which is given here. So based on this information we have to solve. Okay, so let us go one by one. So here is the first information that let us go one by one. M and the one who uses yuan attend the seminar on a month which has less than 31 days. So see here, M and the person who uses yuan, so these 2 persons are going to attend the seminar in a month which has less than 31 days. Less than 31 days means, so here January is having 31 days, April is having 30 days, June is having 30 days, October is also having 31 days. So I can certainly say that M and the person who uses yuan, between these these 2 persons should be attending the seminar either in the month of April or June. But again, see here, it is not clearly mentioned anywhere these 2 persons are going to attend the seminar in the same month or in different months. So it is not clearly mentioned anywhere. So that is why what can we do here? So there are there are so many possibilities. If M is here, M can be in any of these 3 places, and yuan can be in any of these 3 places, as well as June. These 2 persons can be in any of these 3 dates. If you are going to put this information, it is going to make so many possibilities. So that is why we are just going to keep it on hold. So therefore let me write it here. M and the one who uses yuan, these 2 persons are going to attend the seminar either in the month of April or in the month of June. Okay, this is the first information which is given. The next one is number of persons attend the seminar before G is 2 less than the number of persons attend the seminar after the one who uses real. So the number of people before G should be 2 less than after the one who uses real. So if there are 2 persons before G, then I can certainly say that there must be 4 persons after the one who uses real here. So let me write it here. So 2 persons, before G is 2 persons less than after the one who uses real. Okay, if there is only one person, if there are only one person before G, then there should be 3 persons after the one who uses real here. So that is what it is saying. So let's say if the person who uses real here is substituted here, so after real there are 2 persons, right? Sorry, if the person who uses real is substituted here, let me write it here. So then there are 3 persons after the one who uses real. So therefore there must be 2 persons less than 2 persons less after, whatever the gap comes out after real. So therefore one place G has to be placed here. I hope you got it. Okay, the next information here is 3 persons attend the seminar between P and the one who uses pound. So between P and pound, there must be a gap of 3 persons. There must be a gap of 3 persons between P and the one who uses pound. The next one is M does not attend the seminar on even number date. So see here, M is not going to attend the seminar on an even number date. That means M cannot be on 4th. So M has to be either on 7th or 19th. So let me write it here. M can be either on 7th or 19th of any month. So M cannot be on 4th of any month. So we already know that M can be either in the month of June or April. But then once again M cannot be on 4th. So therefore M can be either on 7th or 9th of any month. I hope you got it. The next one is the one who uses Chrome attend the seminar on 7th of October. 7th of October, the person who uses Chrome has to be placed. So October 7th is here. So we can directly write it here. Chrome has to be here. So Chrome has to be at this particular place. The next one is F attends the seminar immediately after X. So immediately after X, F has to attend the seminar. Immediately after X, F has to attend the seminar. But then if you are going to put this here, it is going to make so many possibilities. That is why we have to keep it on hold. The next one is M does not use dinar. So M is not going to use dinar. So this is one more information. M do not use dinar. Okay, let me put it in the box so that we cannot get confused here. Okay, the next one is the one who uses dinar attends the seminar after F. So see here, after F, the one who uses dinar has to be placed. But then it is not said clearly whether it is immediately after F or not immediately. So therefore, it cannot be immediately after F. I repeat, so the one who uses dinar attends the seminar after F. So if he is going to attend the seminar after F, it is nowhere mentioned that immediately after F. It cannot be immediately after F. It can be immediately after F. So there are 2 possibilities. So again, we need to put this based on the the possibilities or the situation which we get out here. The next one is X attends the seminar on an even number date. So see here, X is going to attend the seminar on an even number date. So X will be attending the seminar on 4th. Only one even number is there. So therefore, I can certainly say that X will be attending his seminar on 4th. The next one is 2 persons attend the seminar between L and the one who uses dinar. So between L and the one who uses dinar, between these 2 persons, there must be a gap of how many persons? So there is a gap of 2 persons. 2 persons attend the seminar between dinar and the one who is L. Okay, the next one is L does not use yuan. This is one more information. L is not going to use yuan. Okay, so far we have not substituted any information except this crone. But then don't worry friends, whenever you are going to solve in the actual exam, it is quite obvious that you would be doing in this way only, because in the actual exam some hints should be given afterwards, and sometimes you need to connect one or the other information, then only you can able to do. That is why what we are going to do here is we need to learn to connect the information. So one or the other information has to be connected, then only we can able to do. So otherwise it is very difficult. So you just see to it once. Okay, the next one is neither X nor F uses yuan. So X or F do not use yuan. So X or F do not use yuan. Okay. The next one is 3 persons attend the seminar between M and the one who uses yuan. So between M and the one who uses yuan, there is a gap of 3 persons. So see here friends, so it is, we already know that M and yuan, these 2 persons would be attending the seminar in the month of April or June. And once again we know that M is going to attend the seminar either on 7th or 19th of any month. Again, there is a gap of 3 persons between M and yuan. So therefore, I can certainly say that based on the first information that I told you, M and the one who uses yuan, so these 2 persons are going to attend the seminar in the month which has less than 31 days. So therefore, it can be April or June, but it is not mentioned that whether it is in the same month or different month. So that is why I have kept on hold. Now we got to know that there is a gap of 3 persons between M and yuan. So therefore, M cannot be on 7th, right? 4th, right? So therefore, M can be on 7th or 19th. So M can be on 7th or 19th. So there are 2 possibilities. Again, M can be on June as well, right? So I can put M here on June 7th or June 19th. Now, based on this information, so we have to put this M and yuan, there is a gap of 3 persons. M is here, 1, 2, 3. Yuan has to be placed here. Yuan has to be placed here. I hope you got it. So M and yuan, there is a gap of 3 persons. Now we got to put this. Okay. M and yuan, there is a gap of 3 persons. This is done. Now M is here. I mean, we cannot go before 7th April. Why? Because to substitute yuan. So if you go 1, 2, 3, yuan cannot be here because yuan has to be either in the month of April or June. That is why we cannot able to go here. So in the same manner, so here M is here, 1, 2, 3. Yuan would be placed here. Yuan would be placed here. So that is totally wrong, because if yuan is placed here, yuan is on October 4th. That is absolutely wrong, because yuan person has to be placed either in the month of April or June. So that is totally wrong. Here M is here, 1, 2, 3. We have to go before. If I go after 1, 2, 3, yuan cannot be placed here. Simply don't put yuan here. Why? Because yuan person has to be either in the month of April or June. That's not possible here if we go after M. So we have to go before M. M is here, 1, 2, 3. So yuan has to be placed here. So yuan is on 4th April. We already know that yuan person would be in the month of April. The same manner, M is here, 1, 2, 3. We cannot go after. We have to go before 1, 2, 3. So yuan has to be placed here. So yuan has to be placed here. Let me read it properly so that you can understand better. So yuan has to be placed here. I hope you got it. Now let me rub this, because this is not required and this should not look messy to you, right? So that is why I'm just going to delete this. Okay. Can we able to place, we can delete this as well, because this is also not required. M is not 7th, or M has to be on 7th or 19th, right? So that is also done. So M is on 7th or 19th, M is on 7th, or it is not possible to substitute M on 19th in the first case. Okay, this is done. The next one is G attends the seminar before the one who uses real. So before the one who uses real, G will be attending his seminar. Again, it is not said immediately before. So it can be anywhere before, G will be attending his seminar anywhere before real. So it is not, it may not be immediately before. So G would be attending his seminar. This is one more information. Okay, the next one is T attends the seminar immediately after the one who uses real. So immediately after the one who uses real, T will be attending his seminar. Okay, so let me write it here. So immediately after real, T has to be placed. So immediately after real, T has to be placed, but real has to be after G. Then it is certain that T would be attending his seminar after G. Okay, the next one is number of persons attend the seminar before the one who uses rupee is same as the number of persons attend the seminar after the one who uses cedi. So after cedi, whatever the gap comes out, so the same gap should be there before rupee. So let me write it here. Before rupee is equal to after cedi. Before rupee is equal to after cedi. Let's say there are 2 persons before rupee, then it is very clear that so there should be 2 persons after the one who uses cedi here. After the one who uses cedi here. That is one more information. The next one is X does not use cedi. So X do not use cedi. X is not going to use the currency cedi. Okay, the next one is number of persons attend the seminar before R is same as the number of persons attend the seminar after Y. So again the same thing. So before R is equal to after Y. So before R is equal to after Y. So the number of persons attend the seminar before R is same as the number of persons attend the seminar after Y. Before R is equal to after Y. I hope you got it. The next one is only one person attend the seminar between Q and the one who uses Lira. So between Q and the one who uses Lira, there should be a gap of only one person. Let me write it here. Between Q and the one who uses Lira, there should be a gap of only one person. Okay. The next one is L and G uses neither rupee nor cedi. So again that L or G do not use rupee or cedi. So these two persons are not going to use rupee or cedi. I hope you got it. Can we able to place any information here? No, it is not possible to place any information so far. So we have to go one by one once again. Then only we can go ahead here. Otherwise it would, based on this information so far we cannot able to place any other. So that is why we have to keep this on hold. Okay, the next one is the one who uses peso attends the seminar immediately after Y. So immediately after Y, peso person has to be substituted. Let me write here. So immediately after Y, peso has to be placed. Okay, immediately after Y, peso has to be placed. The next one is the one who uses pound attends the seminar before the one who uses lira. So before lira, so pound has to be placed. So again it is not mentioned immediate, see, but not immediate before. So see here, the one who uses pound attends the seminar before the one who uses lira. So pound person has to be placed before the person who uses lira. So but this is not immediate. So it is not immediate. So let me write it here. It is not immediately before. I hope you got it. The next one is 3 persons attend the seminar between F and the one who uses dinar. So between F and the one who uses dinar, so there should be a gap of 3 persons. There should be a gap of 3 persons between F and the one who uses dinar. The next one is neither G nor F uses euro. So this is one more information that F or G do not use euro. So F or G do not use euro. Okay. The next one is F does not use franc. So F do not use franc. So F would not be using franc. The last information is W does not use krone. So the last information here is W do not use krone. Okay. So these are all the information which is given to us. So now based on this information, we have to place one or the other information. Okay. All right. We shall go one by one here. So see here. We already know that X will be attending his seminar in the month, on 4th of any month. So therefore, X can be here, X can be here, X can be here, X can be here. Now we have to connect one more information. So let me change the ink so that you can understand better. Okay. So this information is required. Okay. X would be on 4th. Immediately after X, F has to be placed. Again, there was one more information which I am unable to find right now. Now, see, between F and dinar, there should be a gap of 3 persons. Between F and dinar, there should be a gap of 3 persons. Alright. Okay. Now, between L and dinar, there is a gap of 2 persons. Let me write it here. Let me underline this so that you can understand better. Alright. Now, we have to place this information. See here, if we already know that X and F can be on only, X and F can only be on immediately after each other. X should be attending his seminar on 4th of any month. So it is very clear that X should be attending his seminar on 4th of any month. So therefore, if I place X here, F can be here. So between F and X, there should be a gap, between F and the one who uses dinar, there should be a gap of 3 persons. So there should be a gap of 3 persons between X and F and the one who uses dinar. F is here, 1, 2, 3. Dinar can be here. Again, I cannot able to place, this is one possibility. If I put x here, f has to be here. That is not possible. So that is why I'm just going to keep, I'm not going to put x here. If I put x here, f would be here. So between f and dinar, there should be a gap of 3 persons. F is here, 1, 2, 3. Dinar has to be placed here. So, but then it is said what? So dinar person would be only after f. So dinar person would be, sorry for this. So the person who uses dinar should be placed only after f. I hope you got it. So that is why f is here, 1, 2, 3. Dinar has to be placed here. I hope you got it. So let's say if I just change it over here. So x and f cannot be here. If I put x here, f can be here. F and dinar, there should be a gap of 3 persons. F is here, 1, 2, 3. Dinar has to be here. If dinar is here, so between dinar and the one who is L, so between these two persons, so the gap should be 2 persons. So dinar is here, 1, 2. L has to be placed here. But then it is very clearly said that L do not use yuan. So therefore, x and f cannot be placed here. I hope you are able to follow this. So only one possibility in this case, that if x is here, f has to be here. Between x and f, they say there should be a gap of 3 persons. So between f and dinar, there should be a gap of 3 persons. 1, 2, 3. So dinar has to be here. So between dinar and the one who is L, so between these two persons, there should be a gap of 2 persons. Dinar is here, 1, 2. L cannot be placed here because L do not use yuan. So we have to go before 1, 2. So L has to be placed here. I hope you got it. In the same manner, if x and f can be here, so if x is here, so f can be here. So 1, 2, 3. Dinar can be here. 1 plus L, 2 plus L can be here. So again 1, 2, 3. Dinar can be here. 1, 2, L can be here. There are two possibilities. Again, if I cannot able to place x or f here. Why? Because x has to be on 4th, right? But then x cannot be placed here because x or f cannot be yuan. So therefore x or f cannot be placed here. So therefore x or f cannot be placed at this place. In the same manner, if I put x here, f cannot be placed here. So therefore it is not possible to place f here. In the same manner, if I put x here, f can be here. But after f, there should be a gap of 3 persons between f and dinar. So therefore I cannot able to put that. So therefore there is only one possibility, that x or f can be here. If x is here, f has to be here. If f is here, so between f and dinar, there should be a gap of 3 persons. 1, 2, 3. So dinar has to be here. So between dinar and L, there should be a gap of 2 persons. 1, 2, L can be here. 1, 2, L can be here. Again, it is making two possibilities. That is why I am going to put one more possibility. X and f would be here. U1 would be here. So dinar would be here. The same manner, M would be at this place. So we have already not substituted crone anywhere. So it is very direct information that crone person, the one who uses crone, would be substituted on 7th of October. Crone would be at this place. Okay, x and f, 1, 2, 3. Dinar would be here. So between dinar and L, there should be a gap of 2 persons. 1, 2, L can be here. So dinar is here. 1, 2, L can be at this particular place. In the same manner, if I place x here, f can be here. 1, 2, 3. F is here. 1, 2, 3. Dinar can be here. 1, 2, L can be here. That is one possibility. In the same manner, x is on 4th, right? If x is here, f would be here. But then f do not use what? F do not use the u1 here. F is not going to use u1. So therefore f cannot be placed at this place. So therefore if x is here, f can be here. If x is here, f can be here. So f 1, 2, 3. Dinar can be here. So between dinar and L, there should be a gap of 2 persons. 1, 2, L cannot be placed here because already M is there. So therefore only one possibility here, that we have to place x can be here, f can be here. So 1, 2, 3. So now we have to place dinar. So after dinar, 1, 2, L cannot be placed here. We have to go before 1, 2, L has to be placed here. I'm going to delete all those informations which I have already substituted here. That I have already substituted this. So this is not required. Okay. Now this is also done, right? L and dinar, there is a gap of 2 persons. So that is why I'm going to delete this as well. Okay, this is also done. This will also be deleted because this is also not required. And x and f do not use u1. We already know that u1 and x and f is already placed, so that is also not required. Okay, L do not use u1. We already substituted this as well. This is also not required. Okay, x and f is also substituted. This is also not required. I hope you are able to follow this. So little tricky one, but then it is not impossible, friends. So you can do this, practice well so that you can do very well in the actual exam. I hope you got it. Now see here. So before G, before LRG do not use rupee, right? LRG do not use rupee. So before G there should be a gap of 2% less than the after real. So we already know that, we already know one more information, that so G will be attending his seminar after, before real. So G will be attending his seminar before real. We already know that G would be attending his seminar before real. So G can be anywhere here. So G has to be before real, but then before G there should be 2 less people than after real. So therefore what I'm going to do here is I will change the ink once again, so that at every step we need to understand things, right? So that is why. So G can be placed here. If G is here, before G there are 3 persons, 1, 2, 3. So it means that after real there should be 5 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So real can be at this place. I hope you got it. Real has to be at this place. Let's say if I'm going to place G here, so let me change it to here. So if I'm going to place G here, so before G 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means after real there should be 7 persons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So real can be here. But then real has to be after G. That's not possible if I'm going to put G here. So therefore there is only one possibility, that so G cannot be placed here. Then only one possibility is G has to be here. There are 3 persons before G. There should be 5 persons after the one who uses real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So real has to be here. So we already know that immediately after real T has to be placed. Real is here, T has to be placed here. I hope you are able to follow. In the same manner, if G is here, real has to be here, T has to be here. That's not possible because already M is here. If I'm going to put G here, so real has to be here, then T has to be here. That's not possible. Why it is not possible? Because already M is here. So therefore it is not possible to substitute G here. So then G can be placed here. If G is here, before G 1, 2, 3, 4. So it means there should be 6 persons after the one who uses real. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Real cannot be placed here because already dinar is there. So therefore it is not possible to place it here. I hope you got it. I hope you got it. So G cannot be placed here as well. If I put G here, real would be here. Immediately after real, T has to be placed. That is not possible to place T here because already M is there. So therefore it is not possible to place G anywhere here. So therefore one or the other information would be go wrong here. So that is why this possibility would be eliminated at this particular point of time. I hope you got it. The next one is G can be here. If G is here, so before G there are 2 persons. That means after real there should be 4 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Real has to be placed here. Real can be at this particular place. But immediately after real, T has to be placed, right? So that is not possible. T cannot be placed here because already L is there. So therefore this gets eliminated. G cannot be at this particular place. In the same manner, if I put G here, so before G there are 3 persons. After real there should be 5 persons. So G is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So real has to be here. If real is here, so immediately after real T has to be placed. That's not possible because already M is there. So therefore this is also not possible to substitute G here. Then let's check out the next possibility. If G is here, so before G 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 persons. Then after real there should be 6 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Real cannot be placed here as dinar is already there. So therefore we cannot able to place G anywhere here. So therefore this is also get eliminated. One thing you need to keep in your mind that G will be G will be attending his seminar before real. Okay. Now if I put G here, so real would be here. So immediately after real T has to be placed. If I put G here, before G, so let's say if I put G here, before G 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 persons. After real there should be 6 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So real cannot be placed here. So then only one possibility, that G has to be here. So before G, there are 3 persons. After real there should be 5% real has to be here, then T has to be immediately after that. I hope you are able to follow this. So let me rub this as well. This is also done. Okay, so that information is also done. Have we placed any other information? Yeah, we have placed this information as well. Okay, this information is also already placed. Okay, now let us go for the next one here. So see, before rupee, after cedi, the same gap should be there. Again, before R, after Y, the same gap should be there. So if there are 2 persons before R, there should be 2 persons after Y. So therefore, here, can we able to place R anywhere here? So we cannot able to place R in these places. R can be here, R can be here, R can be here, R can be here. If I am going to place R here, see here, if I am going to put R here, so before R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 persons before R. It means there should be 5 persons after Y as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Y has to be at this particular place. I hope you got it. I repeat. So see here, if I am going to place R here, if I will be place R here, before R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons. It means there should be 5 persons after Y. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Y has to be here. So immediately after Y, peso has to be placed. Y is here, peso has to be placed. In the same manner, if R is placed here, before R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 persons. It means after Y, there should be 6 persons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y can be here. But immediately after Y, peso has to be placed. Peso cannot be placed here because already real is there. So therefore, R cannot be at this place. Only one possibility that R can be here, Y can be here. Immediately after Y, peso has to be placed here. I hope you got it. In the same manner, so if R is here, before R, 1, 2, 3, 4 persons. It means after Y, there should be 4 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y cannot be placed here because already T is there. So therefore, it is not possible to place Y here. So therefore, R cannot be at this place. So if I put R here, before R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means after Y, there are 5 persons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y can be at this place. So immediately after Y, peso has to be placed. That is possible. In the same manner, if R is here, so before R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it means after Y, there should be 6 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y has to be at this place. So if Y is placed at this particular place, I can certainly say that immediately after Y, peso cannot be placed here as already real is there. So therefore, this is not possible. Only possibility is R can be here, Y can be here. Immediately after Y, peso has to be placed here. I hope you are able to follow this. Okay, this is done. Now between P and pound, there should be a gap of 3 persons, right? So P can be here, 1, 2, see, if P is here, 1, 2, 3, we cannot go after. So we have to go before. If P is here, 1, 2, 3, pound can be here. If P is here, 1, 2, 3, pound cannot be here, so P cannot be here. If P is here, 1, 2, 3, pound cannot be here, as because pound cannot be here, P cannot be placed here. If P is here, 1, 2, 3, pound cannot be here as well. So therefore, so it is not possible to place all such things. So only one possibility, if P is here, 1, 2, 3. So pound has to be placed at this particular place. I hope you got it. So pound has to be placed at that particular place. Now P can be here. If P is here, 1, 2, 3, pound can be here. Again, if we cannot able to place anywhere P, right, except this and these 3 places. If P is here, 1, 2, 3, pound cannot be here. If P is here, 1, 2, 3, pound cannot be here. If P is here, 1, 2, 3, pound cannot be here. There is only one possibility that P can be here, 1, 2, 3. So pound has to be at this particular place. I hope you got it. So see here, the next information, it is very clearly said that, so pound, after pound, lira has to be placed, but not immediately after. So pound is here, lira can be placed, cannot be placed here. So only one possibility that lira has to be here, because lira cannot be immediately after pound, but after pound. So therefore, lira has to be at this particular place. Now between Q and lira, there is a gap of 1 person, 1 place. So Q has to be placed at this particular place. I hope you got it. Now here M is not pound, sorry, M is not dinar, right? M is not dinar. This is done already. So here we did not substitute this lira. So pound is here, lira can be placed here, lira can be placed here. There are two possibilities, so that is why I'm just going to keep it on hold. Now the next one here is, so before rupee and after cedi, so the same gap should be there. So if I'm going to place rupee here, so see here, after cedi we can able to place very easily. If cedi is placed here, so there is no person after cedi, so therefore there will be no persons before rupee as well. There would be no persons before rupee as well. So rupee can be here, cedi can be here. In the same manner, if I'm going to place cedi here, so there are two persons after cedi, so therefore there should be two persons before rupee. So 1, 2, rupee can be placed here. But then it is said what? LRG do not use rupee. So therefore this is not possible to place cedi here. Then only one possibility, that cedi can be here and rupee can be at this particular place. I hope you got it. In the same manner, so rupee can be here, right? Sorry, cedi can be only here. If I'm going to place cedi here, so if cedi is here, before rupee there should be a gap of two persons, 1, 2. So rupee can be at this particular place. Rupee can be at this particular place. In the same manner, if cedi is here, so after cedi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It means after rupee there should be 8 persons as well. So sorry, before rupee 8 persons should be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is not possible to place it here. Only one possibility, that cedi can be here. If cedi is here, so after cedi there is a gap of two persons. There are two persons. So therefore before rupee there should be two persons, 1, 2. So rupee has to be placed here. But then if I am going to place rupee here, it is totally wrong. Why? Because LRG do not use rupee, right? So therefore rupee cannot be placed here. So therefore this possibility would also get eliminated at this particular point of time. I hope you got it. I hope you got it. Now lira has to be placed. So after pound lira has to be placed, but not immediately after. So there is only one place that lira can be placed here. Between lira and q there is a gap of one person. So lira is here, one place, q cannot be here, one place, q has to be at this particular date. So this is also done. X do not use cedi. So X do not use cedi, it is already known. X do not use cedi. So therefore if cedi is placed here, rupee could be placed here. So therefore cedi cannot be placed here because already X do not use cedi. This is also done. Okay. The next one is FRG do not use euro. FRG do not use euro. So therefore euro cannot be placed here, euro cannot be placed here. So if euro cannot be placed here, only one possibility, euro has to be placed here. Okay, this is also done. Now W do not use krone. So W do not use krone. So if W do not use krone, only one possibility, that W has to be at this particular place. So W would use lira. So this is also done. Okay, this is also done. So now before G, after rupee, this is also done. F do not use franc. If F do not use franc, so franc would be used by G. So G would be using franc here. Now only one currency is left out, only one person is left out. Which is that person? I think B is not done, B is not done, and dollar is not done. So therefore dollar has to be placed for F, and in the same manner, so B has to be placed for krone. I hope you got it. So this is the basic thing which you need to do, a little, not little, it is very tricky one, but then you could do it. Only thing is you need to practice, friends. So practice well so that you can do well in the actual exam. So this is all for the puzzle. Now we shall check out the questions one. So here is the first question. B uses which of the following currency? We need to find out B uses which of the following currency. It is krone. So therefore option C has to be our answer. That is nothing but krone here. The next one is, how many persons attend the seminar between the one who uses dollar and P? Between dollar and P, what is the gap? So dollar is here and P is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a gap of 6 persons between dollar and P. So therefore our answer has to be 6. The next one here is, if X is related to cedi. If X is related to cedi. So X is here, cedi is here. Okay. L is related to lira. So L is related to lira. L is here. So lira is here. So L is here, lira is here. Which of the following is related to real? So real, real is here. So what is the, X is here, So X and SEDI is here. That means dollar and krone has to be related to this. Then L and lira has to be related to this. Then I can certainly say that G and P is related to this. So M and T is related to this. Then R and Y is related to each other. So therefore Real is related to R. Real is related to who? R. So therefore that's nothing but option D. I hope you got it. So if X is related to SEDI, then F would be related to krone. In the same manner, L will be related to W. So if we go in this way, so Real would be related to R. So therefore R should be our answer. The next one here is, which of the following persons uses dinar? So dinar is used by R. So R is going to use the dinar here. That is nothing but option D. So here is the last question. Four of the following are alike in a certain way, and hence they form a group. Which one of the following does not belong to the group? So we need to find out which of these would not belong to the group. Okay, F. So F is here. Okay, F is here. The one who uses krone. So krone is here. Okay, this is also done. T. T is here. Okay. The next one, the one who uses pound. Pound is also here. Okay. Y. So Y is here. Y is here. So Y is here. See here. So if you look at the similarities in the first four, so these four persons are on 7th. So F is on 7th, pound is on 7th, T is on 7th, krone is also on 7th. So Y is not on 7th, Y is on 4th. So therefore our answer should be Y. So this is all, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day ahead. Before ending up this session, I request you to subscribe to our channel, like the video, share the video with your friends, and if you have any doubts, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day ahead.